So, I have a question for everybody. Do you know why trees are important? Who likes trees? I do. Trees are here for us. We need to save our trees, but we also have to use them. Do you know what we use trees for? Well, let's find out. So, the first thing we have here is lumber. Lumber comes from trees that makes many products that we need. Our beds are usually made out of wood. What else is there? Well, most tables are made of some kind of wood. And animals need trees too. The birds, the squirrels, even bears need trees so the bees can grow honey. And also, animals need shade, and so do we on those hot summer days. And without trees, we wouldn't have paper, toilet paper, tissue paper, and paper to write on. We also get a lot of our fruits from trees. Without trees, we wouldn't have fruit. That's just some reason why trees are important. I know we have to use trees, but we don't have to waste trees. Cutting trees for no reason, is that a good thing? No. But when we need trees, we should use them. So, do you know anything else that are made out of trees? Well, there's lots of things made out of trees. I hope you can go around your house and find some things. Look around and see what you see. You'll be surprised what's really made out of trees. Okay, guys, do you like trees? I like trees. You can have fun in trees. I used to climb trees and swing from trees, make forts in trees. There's so many things you can do with trees that's fun. But all trees are different sizes and shapes. But they all have the same parts. Do you want to see the different parts of the trees? We're going to look at several kinds of trees in Ms. Tina's yard and look at the different parts. This is the roots of the tree. What do roots give the tree? These roots you can see on the outside, but they go deep on the inside also. But what do they do for the tree? You're right. They soak up all the water and get all the nutrients, all the vitamins, because they don't eat food like we do. It brings it all the way up to the tall. This is a very tall tree, isn't it? Oh, you can't even see the top. This kind of tree is called a birch tree. After the roots, we have the trunk. The trunk can be very tall. See this one? It's a very tall tree. But it's not as fat as this one. This one's fatter. But look, there's a difference between this one and the other one. Do you see the difference? This one has bark. The bark you can see. It feels different. It's kind of rough, and bugs and animals can live inside this. This one is smooth. It has a lot of marks on it, but it's very smooth. Up. What part comes next? Do you see the branches? Depending on the tree, how big the branches are. This kind of tree has small branches, as you can see. But some trees have very large branches. And what's on the edge of those branches? Does anybody know? You're right, there's leaves. And depending on what kind of tree it is, what shape the leaves are. Let's look at some leaves. See the different leaves? These come from different trees in my yard. They all have a different size and shape and even texture. And look at this one. This one even has pricklies on it that hurt when you step on them. So be careful. Don't step on them. Okay, guys. Since we're talking about trees, we're going to sing some songs about trees. I know what song you guys like. Do you like apples? We love apples. So let's sing our favorite song, Way Up High in the Apple Tree. Way up high in the apple tree, 3 little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came an apple and good. So if I have 3 apples and I eat one, how many do I have? 2, you're right. Way up high in the apple tree, Two little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the apple, and mm, mm, good. If I have two apples and I eat one, how many do I have left? You're right, one. Way up high in the apple tree, one little apple smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came an apple, and mm, mm, good. If I have one apple and I eat it, what do I have left? None. Way up high in the apple tree, no little apple smiled at me, because I'm full as can be. Ooh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. New song for you about trees. We never sang it before, but I'm going to teach it to you. There's a lot of hand signals go in it, but it's easy. It's about all the parts of the trees. You guys ready to learn it? Good. First, we have the tree. Make a tree. Then we have the roots. Here's the roots. We have the bark. We have branches. We have the leaves. And we have the trunk. But what do trees need? They need sun, they need rain, and they need the soil. Are we ready to sing our song? Good. The tree is getting tall, the tree is getting tall. With sun and rain and soil, the tree is getting tall. The roots are getting big, the roots are getting big. With sun and rain and soil, the roots are getting big. The trunk is getting tall, the trunk is getting tall. With sun and rain and soil, the trunk is getting tall. The bark is getting big, the bark is getting big. With sun and rain and soil, the bark is getting big. The branches are starting to grow, the branches are starting to grow. With sun and rain and soil, the branches are starting to grow. The leaves are starting to grow, the leaves are starting to grow. With sun and rain and soil, the leaves are starting to grow. Did you like that song? I'm glad. I love that song. Let's go on to our next thing. Are you ready to look at some tree words? Can you help me figure out what these words say? I know you can. Okay, ready? Our first word is this one. Does anybody know what this says? Let's figure it out. What letter is this? A T. And what does a T say? T, T, T. What letter is this? An R. And what does an R say? R. We have two of these. What letters are these? E's. And together they say E. So let's figure it out. Tree. You're right. Tree. Very good. This whole thing is a tree. So let's start from the bottom. Does anybody know what this word says? Let's figure it out. What letter is this? It's an R. And the R says R. We have two letters here. What are those? O's. Does anybody remember when you have two O's together what it says? It says ooh. And then we have another T. And a T says t, t. So let's sound it out. R, ooh, t. Root. Very good. Let's go to this word. We know what this says. What letter is this again? A T. T says t, t, t. What is this? An R. An R says R. What letter is this? A U. What is it? Letter is this? An N. And the N says N. And then we have a, you're right, a K. And what does a K say? K, k, k. Let's put all the letters together. Trunk. Very good. The trunk of the tree. Let's go to this word. What letter is this? A B. And what does a B say? B, B, B. What letter is this? It's an A. It says ah, ah, ah. What letter is this again? An R. And we know what R says. R. And what letter is this? K, k, k. But in this case, this A says something different. It's B, ark, bark. Very good. What's this long word here? What letter is this? An L. And what does an L say? Ooh. What is this letter? An E. It says eh, eh. What letter is this? Ah, ah, ah. What letter is this? A V. What does a V say? V. And we have another E, eh, and then we have an S. S. In this case, this doesn't say I and ah. It says E. So together, it says leaves. Leaves. Very good. Let's do our last word. Anybody know what this says? No? We'll figure it out. What letter is this? A B. And what does a B say? B, B, B. What does this say? For R. A says ah, ah, ah. N says N. A C says k, k, k. And an H says ha, ha, ha. Does anybody remember what a C and an H say when they're together? You don't remember? That's okay. It says ch, ch, ch. So let's put these letters together. Br and ch. Branch. Very good. We figured all the words. So let's say them together again. You ready? Root, trunk, bark, tree, leaves, and branch. And it makes up the whole tree. You guys did a very good job. Who's ready to listen to a story? You are? Oh, good, because I have a story for you. It's about a tree and some monkeys. Do we know a song about trees and monkeys? Well, it's actually a tree and 5 monkeys. The story's called 5 Little Monkeys Sitting in a Tree. We sing this song all the time, but this is the book. Are you ready? Let's get started.
I'm ready.
5 little monkeys sitting in a tree. 5 little monkeys and their mama walked down the river for a picnic supper. Mama spread out a blanket and settled down for a snooze, while 5 little monkeys climbed a tree to watch Mr. Crocodile. 5 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, "Can't catch me." Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no! Where is she? 4 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, "Can't catch me." Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no! Where is he? 3 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, "Can't catch me." Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no! Where is he? 2 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, "Can't catch me." Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no! Where is she? Now there's only 1 little monkey sitting in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, "Can't catch me." Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no! There are no little monkeys sitting in the tree. But wait! Look! Do you see them? 5 little monkeys sitting in the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Their mama hugs them. Their mama scolds them. Never tease a crocodile. It's not nice and it is dangerous. Look at that crocodile smile. Then 5 little monkeys and the mama eat a delicious picnic supper. And they do not tease Mr. Crocodile again. The end. Did you guys enjoy the book? Oh, I'm glad you did. Well, I have to go now, so I will see you next time. Bye.